here are some breaking news in Hawaii. I would say in Oahu, Hawaii. I would say which more than hundreds, I would say, were rescued and evacuations were ordered as a catastrophic flash flooding that I would say were hit in Oahu as well. And I would say if you look, I would say the video, I would say in social media or even YouTube or anywhere else, social media platform, which you will see there are a lot of floods. I would say the most flood waters I would say come from, I would say, muds as well. And also in today and which these floods that also occur in Hawaii, I would say for the report, there were no reports of death or anyone had been unaccounted, which is mean somebody would disappear. And also, Governor George Green also said in the news conference in Hawaii that this flood that was occurred in Hawaii, it was the worst in 20 years of Hawaii as well. And also, and which this one I would say it comes as a second significant storm in the week in 90 days, the state that, which means that the ground was already saturated before the flooding began as well. And also back in Friday, which according to a Oahu, I think it's Oahu, Oahu Department of Emergency Management, which saying that Wahawa Dam, which also in Oahu North Shore area, which I would say were at risk, I would say in collapse or breach on Friday, which also told by the officials government in Hawaii as well. And also the residents I was in the town in Waua, my pronouns were not correct, but like I will put in descriptions. I would put on subtitles in it. It's, I would say, Awa, and I would say, and Hariwa, which I would say were told to leave immediately because I would say due to potential life-threatening flood, I would say, which the flash flood warning and also evacuation was released, I would say, until a 3 p.m. local time on Saturday, which I would say before being lifted as well. And what I was gonna say, there are some locals that if you could look on social media, which I think the people were filming and which I'll say the car was submerged with the water, and she saying that just pray for us, which she said, and also we understand there's more rain coming in Hawaii as well. And which here are some updates on, I would say, the breaking news in Hawaii, which also flash floodings in Hawaii as well.